Your paycheck went up this year. Your rent went up faster. You checked the numbers twice because it didn't make sense. But the real reason has almost nothing to do with your landlord. It's bigger than one city, bigger than one lease. It's a shift that's been building for decades, and most renters never see the full picture. Start with a simple fact. The Bureau of Labor Statistics tracks shelter costs as part of the Consumer Price Index. And for years, shelter has climbed faster than overall inflation. Not a little faster, consistently faster. Why? Supply is the first piece. Freddie Mac has estimated the country is short millions of housing units compared to what's actually needed. Fewer available units, same or growing number of people who need a place to live. Basic economics takes over from there, but supply alone doesn't explain everything. Zoning laws in most American cities restrict what can be built and where. Single-family zoning covers huge stretches of land in major metros. That means builders can't add the apartments and duplexes that would ease pressure, even when demand is screaming for them. The result? Construction can't keep pace with population growth in the places people actually want to live. Then there's the money side. The Federal Reserve raised interest rates aggressively starting in 2022 to fight inflation. Higher rates made mortgages more expensive. When mortgages get expensive, would-be buyers stay renters longer. More people competing for the same rental units pushes prices up further. It's a chain reaction, and you're standing at the end of it. Here's the part that surprises people. Wages have grown too. But real wage growth, adjusted for inflation, has been uneven across income levels. Lower and middle-income renters have felt housing costs rise faster than their paychecks, even in years when headline wage numbers looked healthy. The average masks the reality for a lot of individual budgets. Have you noticed the gap between your raise and your rent increase? Corporate landlords have also entered the picture in ways that didn't exist a generation ago. Large investment firms now own significant shares of single-family rental homes in some markets, and algorithmic pricing tools help set rents based on real-time demand data rather than a landlord's gut feeling. That's not a conspiracy. It's a documented shift in how rental pricing works, and researchers have studied its effect on rent trends in the markets where it's most concentrated. So what does this mean for you, practically? First, understand that rent growth in your city is shaped by forces way outside your control. That's not defeatist, it's just accurate, and accuracy helps you plan better. Second, look at total housing cost, not just the sticker price. Commute time, utilities, and lease terms all affect your real monthly outlay. A slightly higher rent closer to work can beat a lower rent with a long, expensive commute. Third, if buying is ever part of your plan, groups like the National Association of Realtors and Researchers at places like Harvard's Joint Center for Housing Studies publish affordability data by region. Checking that data before assuming buying is impossible can change your timeline in either direction. And fourth, if saving toward a future down payment matters to you, even small consistent contributions compound over time. This isn't a call to any specific investment, it's a reminder that starting early, even with modest amounts, tends to outperform waiting for the right moment that rarely arrives on schedule. None of this is financial advice. It's a look at the structural forces behind a number that shows up on your bank statement every single month. Consult a licensed financial or housing professional before making decisions specific to your situation. Rent isn't expensive because of one bad landlord or one unlucky city. It's expensive because supply, zoning, interest rates, wage gaps, and even automated pricing tools are all pulling in the same direction at once. Your paycheck went up this year. Now you know exactly why it still doesn't feel like enough.